actually kind of just not
Roll the brown
go
stuff.
better.
Well, I'm going to ask you about some of your other films, too. If that's
Sure, anything you like.
Thanks, guy.
Anything you like. Favorite color?
You're an animal. What animal would you like to be?
That's okay.
Okay. Harrison, I read that your father, he produced commercials at one
Uh-huh.
time, did a lot of voiceover work.
That's right.
Now, with that background in your family, what was your family's reaction when you decided to go into acting?
They thought I was an idiot. I had no discernible talent for for it, I think, at first. But I must say that they were supportive in spite of that. They simply said, "Whatever you want to do, we wish you the best of luck, and we'll support you in your ambition."
Now, you had done a
Not
lot
with our money, but in your ambition.
Now, you've done a lot of smaller films or bit parts in films, but I read that you didn't like yourself on screen until The Empire Strikes Back. Is that correct?
No, it's not. I don't know. I don't know where that came from. It's not. It never occurred to me to like or not like myself on screen. But I did play small parts in television before I got a chance to do film work. And what I didn't like was playing the same part over and over in television. I didn't like working in episodic television, which I must say was different then, had less ambition then than it does now. I think it offers an actor more opportunity now than it did when I was starting 20 years ago, 25 years ago. But what I wanted to do was to be in quality films, and I wanted to hold out for that ambition. So, but I'm always critical of my own work, and I think until American Graffiti, I felt I never had the opportunity to, because of the size of the part, to develop a technique which finally began to serve me and to serve the people I was working for.
The fact that you achieved the level of fame you have in your 30s and 40s, do you feel that you were better prepared to deal with that than if you had when you were, let's say, 25?
Probably, I think, but I don't think it's a question so much of maturity as it is of having felt that I might have had some part in earning it. And I do give great credit to the people I worked with, and I must say that I've been extraordinarily lucky. But I learned to develop a process, a technique for myself, which I began to feel that it was a fruitful process. And if it had come to me without having developed a technique, I think I would have been less, it would have felt less comfortable.
I really enjoyed you in Regarding Henry. Now, the fact that you've never won an Academy Award, is that deep down, like honestly, does that disappoint you at all?
No, it's never been a consideration. A lot of people have never won an Academy Award, and I'm not oriented towards awards. I think film is as I see it and as I practice it, it's an effort at communication, and one wants to do the best you can in telling the story you have at hand. And for me, film acting is about communication. It's not about performance as much.
Now, touring the CIA, I had a friend once who was offered a job with the National Security Agency, and she turned it down because she couldn't stand the fact that she couldn't talk about her job with even her husband. Now, when you were walking through getting your tour, how did people react to you? Was there a bit of a tendency that people wanted to show off or wanted to show what they do?
I don't think so. I think that when I have researched roles, whether it's a doctor or a lawyer or a CIA analyst, I think people are very interested in movies, and they're willing to share a great deal of their personal feelings with someone who is going to tell the story from their point of view, because they want that person to be truly well informed about the complexity of their lives. and it's very helpful for us.
Now, a lot was made of you replacing Alec Baldwin in the Jack Ryan role, but is that true that you were offered the Jack Ryan role for The Hunt for Red October?
At a certain point, I was offered the role, and I thought that in the context of that film, if I was going to play anything, I would have wanted to play the part that Sean Connery played. But then I thought about it and said, nobody's going to go to a submarine movie anyway, so I'll pass on the whole thing. Quite wrong choice to have made.
And one real quick question. I was absolutely amazed to read that you'll be turning 50 in July. Everyone I talked to is just amazed. Now, how do you feel about that approaching milestone?
It doesn't concern me at all. I feel fine. I still feel 19.
Great. All right. Thanks very much.
Thank you.